Hello! Hi everybody, Noah Game here, and welcome to my channel and my live kitchen show. Hi! How's everybody's week going? So what did I do this week? So, last Thursday, I went to the Princeton parade, recorded it, had my recording, had my video, need to do an edit. I think I'm gonna get the band video out quickly, just as a standalone, and I'll work on that actually right after this stream or tomorrow. So that'll be out either Sunday or Monday. That is a plan, and then I will work on editing the big parade video as a whole, and that will be out later next week, hopefully. But what are we doing today? Wait, no, what else did we do this week? Well, that was basically the highlight of it. Okay, so what are we doing today? So today, we are making homemade butter. So this has been something that I've watched videos on, have heard about, never really tried, and everybody who does it says it's really, really simple, especially if you have a KitchenAid mixer, which I have. So essentially, we're just gonna put some cream in a mixer and you just mix it until it turns into butter. So it should be that simple. However, what we're also gonna do, we're going to use that buttermilk that we're gonna get after we create the butter, and we're gonna make some soda bread. Ooh, I forgot one thing that we needed out of here. And then we are also going to make some more try some different, sorry. We're also going to try some more Aldi's food that we forgot to try last week. So if you watched last weekend's live stream where we tried different Aldi's foods, we have a few different foods that we forgot to try. We forgot all of the frozen foods. Plus, we're going to try another entree. So we are going to try, I'm going to show it to you right now. So these Aldi's, focus, these tortellini, and then we're going to pair it with this tomato basil sauce. So we're going to try both of these and see how they go. So this is a fresh pasta, so it needs to be, it is refrigerated, and it will cook very fast. Like I said, we're also going to do a soda bread, and I'm going to try and do little soda bread rolls, so like little breads, so like little loaves, and half of them we are going to try and put in everything a bagel seasoning on it, and see how that is. That'll be also another little experiment for the day. So how exciting. We also have someone coming over, so I'm also making spaghetti, but that's a little side note. It's not that super important, but it is happening. So let's start with this butter. So let us get our KitchenAid mixer here, and we have our KitchenAid mixer. Now I don't have a recipe or a link in the description today because we're not really following a recipe. I'm in my head, I'm kind of combining a couple different sources, but they're all basically just stick cream in bowl and mix. Then afterwards rinse all of the buttermilk out so your butter doesn't turn sour. So I am going to if I need, sorry, I'm trying to do a lot of math here. So if I need 1 cup of buttermilk, then I only need 2 cups of heavy cream. For some reason, like my mind is like, oh, we're making whipped cream, so we need to add, you know, like some sugar and some vanilla. But that's not what we're doing. We're making something completely different. Cream. Cream is so good, but like, not the greatest cream. But it's okay in moderation. It tastes amazing. I remember when I was like younger, we used to put cream in our chocolate milk, and it was so good. And now we want to start our blender on low until we get some whipped cream, and then we can get it in there. Oh, while that's happening, we are going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees, because that is a step I always forget, for the soda bread. And actually, I think while that's happening, we can prep things for the soda bread. So we need to get 2 cups of flour. So I am basically taking a recipe that I have done a few times on this channel before, but what I'm doing is I am going to split the recipe in half, because we don't need that much. Two cups of flour, and we're also going to do a little bit of flour reserve in case we need eggs. So I can put this flour away, my small hand. Okay, then we also need to add half a teaspoon of baking soda and half a teaspoon of salt. That's a teaspoon. That's half a teaspoon. Here's half a teaspoon of salt. Oh, I probably should have done this the other order. That's okay. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, which I'm going to do a little bit more because our baking soda is a little bit old. Just to make sure that it works, because our baking soda is just a little bit expired. It expired last month, but instead of throwing it away, we are using it. And let's grab a little whisk here, and we're going to whisk our dry ingredients. Okay, so there's our dry ingredients for the bread ready to go. So we are going to set that aside as we wait. So right now we are at like a soft whipped cream. I might actually I can just steal some because whipped cream is so bad. But right now, that's like a soft whipped cream. Yummy, love it, goodness. But we are going to keep putting, actually, we should scrape down our sides while we're here. Once we have our mixer stopped and open. And the mixer will go back to doing its thing. So all of the like videos and articles and whatnot, the tutorials that I've read and saw, they all say that this process here to get the butter is going to take about 10 minutes. And so you just got to keep going. And that it's going to go from this fluffy whipped cream state, like all of a sudden just into butter after about 10 minutes. And so you just gotta let it do its thing. There's been like a lot of comments on like the recipes on the bottom, and they're like, I tried making this, but it didn't separate. And everybody's just saying you just gotta keep doing it longer. It takes about like 10 minutes. You just gotta let it do its thing. You know, I do need to straighten up the sides of it. It's not hitting the sides of the bowl, but it is hitting the bottom. And that's a good thing. Oh, another thing we're doing today, so I didn't say this, but we are going to also try making a simple compound butter. So once this butter does split from the butter and the buttermilk, we are going to divide the butter in half, and I'm just going to do half of it just like a plain salted butter. The other half, we're going to try to do a compound butter of garlic and Italian seasonings. And from my understanding of what a compound butter is just butter with a bunch of stuff mixed into it. And so it shouldn't be too bad to make a compound butter. Okay, what are we? Okay, now I'm becoming one of those commenters be like, oh, I'm making this, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, I need to do what the other commenters are suggesting. You just got to wait a little bit more time. And it looks like it is kind of hurting up a little bit. So that's exciting. Okay, so we are getting a little bit yellow in color. So I'm guessing that's a good sign. But like I said, it's gone from like a smooth texture to like a bumpy, curdy texture. So I don't know if that means it's close. I guess we'll find out. I think we're close. So right now, we have buttermilk in the bottom. Okay, so we do have some buttermilk in the bottom. I am going to let this go for just a little bit more. Ah, yes! Yes, 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 yes. Exciting! Exciting! Okay, so here is our butter, and there is our buttermilk. Exciting, 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 exciting. I am excited. Oh, I lost my sound. Oh, there we go. Okay. My sound is back. Put that over there. Okay, so now we are done with our mixer. I'm going to coil this up and put it away. Put it away. Put it away. Hello? Have an echo? Hello? No. Okay. We are one. Okay. Next, we need to actually curdle our milk to make sure we have enough. And so because this is not a cultured buttermilk, we need to actually culture it. Maybe that's not the right word, but we need to curdle it. And so we are going to make our own substitute for cultured buttermilk by adding a tablespoon of vinegar, And then we have our fine mesh sleeve, which is dirty. Okay, so we have a fine mesh sieve. Sieve, yes. We are going to grab a pair of gloves here. No. Okay, so we are going to try to get this into our sieve so we can push out the excess buttermilk, and then we will move on to our next step. Can you grab something?
Grab what? What you gotta do?
Actually, can you grab me a bowl
How big is it?
that I can put this in? Or no, like one, like a bowl up there. Would that work? Like,
Like this?
yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're just gonna put that in there. It's butter.
Butter.
I just made butter. Alright, so now we're going to try to squeeze as much as the buttermilk as we can out of the butter. Oh, cool! Oh, look how that just squeezes out. I don't know. Look at that! We have butter! How exciting. So we are going to set that in there, and then we need to curdle our buttermilk. And we have exactly 1 cup. Perfect! I did my math correctly, you guys. I did my research correctly. To make soda bread. Okay, so now this right now, we do need to rinse it, but I'm gonna rinse it later, so I'm gonna put this in the fridge for right now, and we will finish it in a couple minutes. We're just putting it in the fridge so it won't melt, as we're dealing with other things. Okay, so we have a messy place, so let's actually okay, so the next thing we're going to work on is our soda bread.
Sourdough bread, too?
No, soda bread.
Okay.
Yes. So we are going to pour our buttermilk and vinegar mixture into our dry ingredients that we mixed together earlier. And now we're going to gently combine them. Let's get this out of the way. Now, you guys, this is going to be a very wet dough if you've never done soda bread before. So if it looks kind of wrong, it's okay. Okay, so we have our tray, and I have my fancy bench cutter. It's not that fancy, but it's my new bench cutter I'm super excited about. We want to mix this without kneading it. We want to get it into kind of a ball. Okay, so let's grab our bench cutter, the bench scraper, and I'm going to try to get this into 4 equal balls. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there is 4. Okay, wonderful stuff. We're doing good so far. Okay, so we have our 4 little rolls, and we want to bless them. Basically just means we're cutting an X into them. X. 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 Okay. Coolio. And while they're still wet, I'm going to use this everything bagel seasoning, but we're just going to sprinkle it on half of them. So half of them, 2 of them will be regular, and 2 of them will be everything. And we're going to put them in our 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. Where's my finger? Right there. 20 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we have a little bit of time. Grab a stool here. Actually, I think what we can do next is let's go on the interwebs. Let's bring back our counter here, and we're going to move our computer here. Okay, so if we do okay, BuzzFeed. What is this? So today's quiz is run a farmer's market booth and we'll recommend a TV show you'll love. Actually, I need to do one more thing before we do that, because I need to fill. No, so we can't do this. We need to finish our butter. Sorry. So we need to finish rinsing out our butter. Okay, so we have our butter here. I actually need to grab another pair of gloves here. So what we're doing here is we need to rinse out the last remaining buttermilk from our butter. And so what happens if you forget to do this step, like I almost did, your butter is going to spoil a lot faster. So it will only last, from what I heard, like a couple days. Whereas by doing this, it'll last a little bit longer. So I have a bowl of cold water here, and I'm going to add, oh, I'm going to tuck my ice cube. We're going to add an ice cube to it to keep it cold. So we're going to dunk it into our buttermilk, or into our cold water. Now I'm like literally like squeezing this butter like a sponge, and it's there is still so much buttermilk coming out. Now you want to rinse it until it comes clean, and I don't have another bowl, so I'm actually going to rinse it under running water. And you want to just make sure that you're rinsing it in cold water, because you just don't want your butter to melt. Hope you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I think it's coming out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I put on the squats. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it here in cold water with our ice cube and put it back in the fridge just to keep it cold, and we're good to go. And that is our butter. And so let's clean this up here really quick. Okay, now we have that. Okay. So the quiz is run a farmer's market booth, and we'll recommend a live TV show that you'll love. Do you like refrigerated fruit products? So this is created by Vanish community contributor. Thank you for the wonderful quiz. Okay. First things first. What are you selling? What am okay. We have fresh flowers. Right, okay. This is my hot take about fresh flowers. They're not something that I enjoy receiving as a gift, because I feel like they lack a utilitarian value and purpose, and it's like you just kind of sadly watch them slowly die. So they're probably one of my least favorite gifts to receive. That's my hot take about fresh flowers. Home baked goods, that's what we're doing right now, so maybe, but I'm not that super great at it. Fruits and vegetables are great. Coffee and drinks, not a big coffee fan. Handmade gifts, candles and soap, jams and honey. Ooh, I like honey, but candles and soap sounds like something I would do. Pick a name for your booth. Something simple and classic. Fun, my own name, an inspired name, something trendy, something quirky, something that sounds fancy. Decided to, okay. My channel's name is Noah Game. My name is Noah Game. I'm not creative, and then the very branding is me. However, wait, so if we are at a farm, like a farmer's market booth, or like at like a festival, I don't know if I put it under my name. My name isn't a very good, because you want your name to be like descriptive of what you're selling. So it would be something simple and classic, but it would probably also still have my name. So it would be like Noah's what are we selling? Noah's soaps and candles, or Noah's scents, or something like that. It would still have my name in it, but it would also have another word in it that kind of says what we're selling. It would be like Noah's soaps and candles. That would be what it would. Wait, so that's still my own name. Your booth sign should be hand painted, bright and colorful, minimalist, rustic, elegant, funny, professional. Whatever gets people to stop. Actually, if you're doing soaps and candles, well, no, because it can be earthy. Rustic. No, elegant. That's because I almost want to say like cottagecore-ish. So would cottagecore be considered more rustic or more elegant? Rustic. A customer wants a recommendation. You ask them a bunch of questions first. Enthusiastically tell them your favorite item. Give them a thoughtful answer. Crack a joke. Ask them to start a conversation. Recommend multiple things. Let them browse. Tell them the most popular. Popular for a reason. Everyone likes it because it's good. Business is slow. What are you doing? Chatting with neighboring vendors, reorganizing everything, scrolling on my phone, offering free samples, making a funny sign, reading a book, grabbing coffee, planning a future in programs. Okay. So I'd probably be scrolling on my phone, but I would like to say chatting with neighboring vendors. But no, because if I'm at a festival, I have a booth, I'm gonna try to be professional and not be on my phone. I'm gonna chat with neighboring vendors. Pick a freebie to give customers. Stickers, recipe cards, flower seeds, candy, coupons, bookmarks, mini staples, anything else. I like candy. You know, especially, you know, like if we have candles and soap, like they're not like consumables that you eat, but they are like consumables that you use. And so I think, you know, complimentary candy would pair well with that. The booth across from yours is getting way more customers. Oh, the booth across from yours is getting way more customers, period. Your reaction. Good for them. When the competition begins, to figure out why, time to put on display, go talk to them, pretend not to care, joke about it, maybe we can, you know, good for them. Because like, if I'm at like a farmer's market or a craft fair, and I have my booth with my candles and soap, and like the booth across from mine has, let's say, a baked goods. They're selling like cinnamon rolls or whatever, or cinnamon rolls and like sourdough bread. And then but it's like we are not direct competitors. We are selling different items, and so like some people are coming into the craft fair maybe only looking for like cinnamon rolls and sourdough bread, and so it's like they're never going to come to my booth that I'm selling candles and soap. And you know, some people are going to be the exact opposite. Some people are going to come to the craft fair looking for candles and soap and not even thinking about getting a baked good. And so it's not a direct competition. So it's, you know, good for them. You know, they're making a product that people want to buy. Cool. You know, hopefully I'm also making a product that people want to buy. Good for them. Choose a farmer's market outfit. Jeans and a comfy sweater. Colorful and fun, business casual, overall, something fashionable. Athletic clothes, when you inspire, what's ever clean. Jeans and a comfy sweater. Well, no. Because if we're outside at a farmer's market, it's probably summer and it's probably warm. So we're wearing athletic clothing. Because it's gonna be hot. It's almost closing time. You sub extra inventory. What do? Discount everything. Give some away. Give it for next week. Take it home. Offer buy one get one deal. Target vendors. Donate leftovers. Creative lessons. Save it for next week. I mean, there's always another fair, and I think the great thing with my chosen product, my imaginary chosen product of being soaps and candles is I mean, I guess they do expire, but the shelf life of a candle or a bar of soap is very, very long. So, you know, probably like about a year. I don't know if you want to keep your inventory longer than a year, but it's not like, I guess my rival example being cinnamon rolls and sour bread, which probably won't, which will last, you know, a decent amount of time, but it's not going to last like a whole year. So it's not something that you need to have like a fast turnover with the inventory and the product. So I guess that's a positive I have for choosing soap and candles versus a food consumable. Okay, at the end of the day, what would make your booth feel successful? Making lots of sales, meeting interesting people, having fun, seeing returning customers, running your business, making people smile, making a local favorite, spending the day with friends. Actually, seeing returning customers. Oh, hold on. Seeing returning customers, because I think that means that you kind of made an impact, even if it's on like a similar person, like at least, you know, that one person, you know, liked your product so much that they remembered it, and then they came back to you, and it's like, I want to be a returning customer, and I think that is like the greatest. But so our answer is Gilmore Girls. Okay, love Gilmore Girls. You are adorable. You adore this charming series. But you'll adore this charming series full of quick wit, small town charm, and a serious appreciation for coffee. It's got cozy sophistication that matches your style perfectly. Okay, so I have seen Gilmore Girls. Great show. Don't love coffee. However, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, critiques and flaws with characters, especially Rory. Rory has a lot of, you know, character flaws, you know, that were purposely written. So it's not critiques as in like what the writer should have done differently. I guess it's just a little bit like annoyances and flaws in the character of Rory, which were there, you know, on purpose and served as purpose, but, you know, it's just kind of sometimes annoying to watch. She at times can be kind of an unlikable character, but good show. And Lorelai, the other main character, Lorelai, love her. She is great. She is wonderful. Alright. So we have like 30 seconds here left on our bread. And then it needs to cool. And then we will move on to our next segment. Okay, they are done. And here are our little loaves, our little rolls, our little buns. They smell amazing. So next, what we're going to do is we are going to attempt to make our compound butters. Okay, let's move this out of the way so it can cool there. Oh, this is hot. Maybe we'll move it over here. Okay, so we have our butter, and I do have two different containers here. And I am just going to add so we're going to salt one of them, and then we're going to create some flavors with the other one. Actually, what if we just do it by hand? You know, I'm literally just going to take this butter and I'm just going to rip it in half. I'm going to put it into our two dishes here. And now our first dish, we're just going to I have messy hands. Maybe I can get Jeff to help me. Jeffies! Can you help me? I have messy hands. Can you salt this?
What?
Can you salt this? The salt.
What do you want salt?
Just on there.
Much.
I don't know. Because I'm gonna make that one into flavored.
Put salt in it?
I don't know. Here, grab a knife and taste it. Yeah. Okay, what do you think of that one? Okay, now can you add garlic and seasoning and parsley into this one?
Juice or do you want the garlic?
Probably just a garlic. There's just water in there.
Not sure.
That looks good.
Okay. You want the garlic?
No, there's just water. If it was olive oil, maybe.
Okay.
This. And then the parsley and the seasoning.
Good.
Yeah. Now we're going to mix this together. And we have our compound butters. I think this might need more garlic. It's just water right now for the noodles, the spaghetti, and the tortellini. Okay. You want to taste this? No, the spaghetti is going first.
But you're gonna boil all the water out.
Okay, turn.
Chris.
The back one, just turn it off, and then the front one, turn it on. Okay, try this one. What do you think?
A little garlic.
Okay, put more garlic, and then I'll mix up. Okay.
And the garlic. Okay, you can taste the garlic.
We're making it up. Okay, we're gonna say good. So that is our finished butter, you guys. So we made just a simple salted butter, and then we made a compound butter with garlic, Italian seasonings, and parsley. And that is our butter. So we're going to cover these and stick them in the fridge just so they won't melt. And we will move on to our pasta. Oh, try this. Review this. Oh, I can't get it open. Try it. That's Aldi.
A lot of flavor to it.
Okay, good.
A lot of flavor.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, and it's chunky, and it's a little thick. That's wonderful. So I'm going to throw this into our ground beef. Okay, so now I am making some pasta. Okay, so the first thing I need to make is just some simple spaghetti for a little guest. This 10-minute spaghetti. Oh, give me 1 moment to throw something. Okay, how long for this to gently boil for 2 minutes? Okay, 2 minutes for the tortellini. All of this. So, and take away this. Who was I watching? I was watching an OTV cooking competition video, and they were making spaghetti, and they just like stuck the thing of spaghetti in there with the other end still sticking out, and they just left it there, and they didn't stir it or anything. And they cooked it, and they were like, why is our spaghetti sticking, and why is half of it still crunchy? And it's like, because you didn't stir your noodles in the pot. But look at how beautiful these turned out. I am so happy that these turned out. They're so cool. But we still need to taste them. But we will, once we get everything made, we will cut into our rolls and see how they actually taste. But they look great. I'm very happy with the way they look. What? Jeffrey's giving me weird looks. Jeff, do you want to try a mochi? Jeff. Gregor, you want to try a mochi? So I have here a box of mochi ice creams. You know, it's a top button. They're made out of mochi. Mochi is rice flour.
What are these?
Those are soda bread rolls. This is our mochi. And that's... Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
No.
What's wrong?
Is it too cold?
No, it tastes bad.
Yeah, it's not good, huh? Not good, huh? Two tricks in there.
You know what? I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't love it. Don't hate it. Won't buy it again.
I'll put it back in the freezer.
Okay, our next two frozen treat items.
Texturally, I think I see why you get to that.
I got some gelato. So, okay, so we've liked this. If you can't tell, a full disclosure, we've opened this, we've tried it, we love it, it's great, it's wonderful. This one, which is also the gelato, this is the birthday cake one, which we haven't tried yet. But so let's talk about the peach cobbler one. This peach cobbler gelato is wonderful. You can see like
It's good.
the peach like marmalade in it, and it's got little like crusty bits in it. I don't actually, let me see if I can scoop some out. But it's got like the brown like crusty little bits.
Got the cobble in it.
Yeah. Oh, this stuff is wonderful. It's amazing. But, so let's try this birthday cake gelato. Ooh, it's rich. It does taste cakey. I love the texture of gelato. Gelato is so like velvety, unlike ice cream, which sometimes can be a little bit like harder textured.
I've never liked
Birthday cake?
birthday cakes in things.
Oh,
Sorry.
I like it. I like how like the deep, the bassy
You want to try
vanilla
some
gelato ice cream.
gelato? No. Nope, my grandson doesn't want to try it.
But I love the
Never mind.
deep bassy notes of vanilla really ring out. I like it.
I mean, it's not bad, but for cake or confetti or any of it.
But I think the true winner, this one, the peach cobbler gelato from Aldi's, is our true winner. But, so now we're gonna throw in these tortellinis. And those only need 2 minutes. So this is a 3 cheese tortellini. This is a blend of ricotta, mozzarella, and Asiago. And we are going to pair it with our tomato basil sauce here. And so that should be wonderful. Okay, so we are almost done with our noodles here. We just have a little bit because I'm making garlic bread. Yes. It's just flour, baking soda, salt, and buttermilk as a quick bread. And then these are everything toppings. Okay, so that is our timer for the spaghettis. So that is our spaghetti. And this is our cooked tortellini. Look at that, it's all colorful. It's 3 different colors. And we're just going to sprinkle them both with olive oil. Give our spaghetti noodles a quick toss. Give our tortellini a quick toss. We have our spaghetti sauce. Okay, so now we have everything booked. David! Come try! Come try thing! Is Japanese coming? anchovies. The tortellinis and the bread.
I
What? You need to try the tortellinis. Because I put it in the title. So this is the tortellini with the sauce. I think the meat sauce was a little bit too hearty for the tortellini. Let's try it with a little of the meat. Oh, yeah, it just needs a different sauce. I chose the wrong sauce to go with the tortellini. That's my bad. But I mean, the sauce is good. The tortellini is good. But I think my mistake was making a meat sauce because I was also making spaghetti. So I put a spaghetti meat sauce on the tortellini. So that maybe is my bad. However, the tortellini is really good. I would buy it again. I would just make a different sauce for it. Okay, next, we have our bread. Look at how that baked. So let's try our regular butter. This is just our regular salted butter. I don't know, just whatever you want. Mmm. I mean, it's bread and butter. It's wonderful. But let's try this everything. Or do you want to try this everything? Mmm. I like it. And now let's try a compound butter. Oh, that's good. Oh, the compound butter is wonderful. Hmm. There's also a garlic bread. Yep. I made garlic bread for the record. Well, you guys, this has been like hit after hit after hit for this video. We were just like all bangers today. So what did we do? So we made a homemade butter. We made that homemade butter into a compound butter. We used the buttermilk from our homemade butter to make Irish soda bread. We made our little soda bread rolls. We made an everything soda bread roll, which was wonderful. We tried our Aldi's tortellini with our Aldi's sauce. We also tried the mochi ice cream and a few different gelatos. And other than the mochi being so-so, everything today was just non-stop bangers. So I guess I did something right today. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. My name's Noah Game, and we will be back again next week, Saturday, with another recipe. Thanks for watching. Bye.